that anybody who looks at those signs objectively will have to conclude that the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a prophet, because he predicted things that have come true, that are so clearly true. The Quran told us that the universe was created. The scientists for many decades said the universe was eternal. For 2,000 years, philosophers believed the universe was eternal. That's what Aristotle said. The universe existed forever. The prophets told us no, the universe was created. So the scientists of the past for 2,500 years, they said it was eternal. But the prophet said it was created. Now we know it's created. That's what their science says today. It's created. The prophets also told us that we will die and be resurrected. The philosophers said there's no resurrection. So they were wrong about the creation. They're wrong about the resurrection. We will be resurrected. And this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. When they're reminded that they will be resurrected after their death, those who cover the truth, who reject, they say this is just manifest sorcery. So bala and fitna are used interchangeably in the Quran. The word fitna in Arabic, fatana, means al-ikhtibar bin nar. It is to test with fire. Fire is a disruptive element. Iblis is made from fire. The angels are made from nur. Allah is nuru samawati wal ard. Nur is stable. The constant that we use in measurement in modern science is the speed of light, because it's not like fire. It's a constant. Nur is constant. It's stable. If you look at nur and nar, they're from the same root, which is nawara. Iblis is made of fire. He's an unstable element. We are made of earth and water, so we have stability with instability. We have the two together. Iblis can heat up our water, and then we boil. And this is called ghalayan. When you become so angry, you're boiling over. And this is how Shaitan does it. He has fire. If you don't have nur that keeps you stable, you become out of balance and you lose your balance. And so this is very important to know that fitna is part of life, to test you. It's Allah testing you with the fire of Shaitan to see what your element is. If your element is pure, it is stable. It will not break down. If it's impure, the dross will come off. The dross will come off. And so Allah is testing us. And this is also in the Quran. The two dominant words are bala and fitna. And ibtila is a variant of bala. What is the word bala? Where does it come from? Baliya yabla. What does it mean? To be worn out. Yabla thawbu ala dhahri sahibihi. The garment gets worn out. Bala is to wear you down until you enter into a state of submission. This is what tribulation is there to do. It's to wear you out until you surrender. It's like wearing out an enemy until they raise their hands and they say, I submit, I surrender. That is what tribulation is to do. And once you get that point, once you get that message, Shaitan has no authority over you. You've entered into those that la sultan alayh. He has no authority over you. You are from the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the people that remain in the hub. These are the people of al-afiyah. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Isar Allah al-afiyah. Ibn Abbas passed by some people in tribulation. He said, "Awalam takun haula yasalun Allah al-afiyah." But what is real health? What is al-afiyah? It's an untranslatable word in Arabic. The word afiyah in Arabic, according to Ahmad Zarruq in his qaida, he says, "Sukun al-qalb an al-ittirab." It is the stillness of the heart from agitation. That is real afiyah, that your heart is stilled. It doesn't become agitated. What is Ya'juj and Ma'juj? It's agitation. Min kulli hadabin yansilun. Ta'ajjaja. It's from fire. Ta'ajjaja to nar. This is the latter days when everybody's in a state of agitation. You have to find that source again. You have to find the source of sakina. This is what we need. Anzal Allah sakina, when the kuffar, when the akhadatum al-hamiyya, Allah calls it hamiyat al-jahiliyyah, they were heated up. That's what yahmi means. Humma is a fever. That's what shaitan uses to heat you up. You become mutahammis. You become hami. You're hot. You're fire. أنزل الله السكينة على رسوله وعلى المؤمنين. He sent down at that point, when they were filled with fire, He put the sakina of light into their hearts, and they were tranquil. They actually slept before the battle. They slept, and they had pleasurable dreams. They slept before the battle. People can't sleep before battles, but Allah gave them so much sakina in their hearts. So, in terms of bala, to understand, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَئِنْ أَذَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنَّا رَحْمَةً ثُمَّ نَزَعْنَا مِنْهُ إِنَّهُ لَيَئُوسٌ كَفُورٌ. These are the kuffar. When they are given rahmah, and then Allah takes it away from them, they become despairing, ingrates. وَنَذَقْنَاهُمْ نَعْمَاءَ بَعْدَ ضَرَّاءَ مَسَّتْهُ لَيَقُولَنَّ ذَهَبَ السَّيِّئَاتُ عَنِّي إِنَّهُ لَفَرِحٌ فَخُورٌ. So here's the two responses of the kuffar. When they have tribulation, they despair. When they have blessings, they become arrogant. This is exact opposite of the believer to trial. So you know who's following Iblis. If you want to know Iblis, one of the litmus tests for Iblis is racism. It's a litmus test. If you want to know if somebody's a follower of Iblis, their attitude towards other races, that'll tell you. Especially dark-colored people, because what did Iblis say about Adam? I'm not going to bow down to min hama'in masnoon, a black clay. That's what he called him, black clay. So he actually pointed out the color of the clay. So it's like a litmus test to know if somebody's following Iblis or if somebody's not. I don't like to use the language of white supremacy because I have never found it in the Sunnah. The Prophet ﷺ, there's a lot of white Muslims, light skin, like that's accidental. In logic, it's called a Arab. It's not an essence, just the color of your skin. Some people are light skinned, some people are dark skinned. Dark skinned people, in terms of sun, have black privilege. White people have to, most of the places where white people are is cloud covers. They don't get all these cancers in Africa. They get them in Europe. Highest rate of cancer is in England, skin cancer. And this is important to remember. Bala is not just hardships. إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا مَا عَلَى الْأَرْضِ زِينَةً لَهَا لِنَبْلُوَهُم. We made the whole earth an ornament to test them. أَيُّهُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا, to see who's the best in action again. So the zina of the world is a test for people.